Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Rikishi sent a message to Jacob Fatu moments after Solo Sikoa returned on WWE SmackDown. The real-life Bloodline member praised the Samoan werewolf and further hyped him up. On this week's WWE SmackDown, Fatu teamed up with Tama Tonga in the main event. The duo faced Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso in a tag team match, with the American Nightmare securing the victory for his side. Post-match, he was ambushed by the returning Sikoa, who hit the reigning undisputed WWE champion with a Samoan spike. On the first episode of Monday Night Raw on Netflix, Sikoa lost in tribal combat to Roman Reigns. This loss also resulted in him losing the Eula Fala to the undisputed tribal chief. Since losing to Reigns, Sikoa hasn't exactly seen eye to eye with Fatu, with the Samoan werewolf breaking out on his own. Fatu has been feuding with Braun Strowman and defeated the former Universal Champion at Saturday night's main event. On next week's WWE SmackDown, the two superstars will share the ring in a triple threat match, also involving Damian Priest. The Bloodline saga in WWE has been a tale of dominance, betrayal, and family ties stretched to their breaking point. But on a recent episode of SmackDown, the landscape shifted dramatically when Solo Sikoa made his highly anticipated return, shaking up the already chaotic Anoa'i family dynamics. His return was met with a mixture of shock and intensity, but what truly sent the WWE Universe into a frenzy was the presence of another Samoan powerhouse waiting in the wings, Jacob Fatu. The whispers of his impending WWE debut had grown louder, and now, with Solo back in the picture, the potential for a major Bloodline shakeup had never been higher. And in the middle of it all, Rikishi, the WWE Hall of Famer, father of Solo Sikoa and the Usos, and a respected elder of the legendary Anoa'i family, wasted no time addressing the situation. With tensions brewing and the fate of the Bloodline hanging in the balance, Rikishi sent a powerful message to Jacob Fatu, the wild card that could change everything. Solo Sikoa's return on SmackDown wasn't just a moment, it was a statement. For weeks, Roman Reigns had been absent, leaving the Bloodline without clear leadership. Jimmy Uso, once a loyal enforcer, had been struggling to hold things together, while Paul Heyman grew increasingly nervous about the shifting power dynamics. Jey Uso had distanced himself completely, choosing a different path on Raw. And then came Solo, the Samoan Street Champion, known for his ruthless nature and unwavering commitment to his family, stormed back into WWE with a chilling aura. His first order of business? Establish dominance. He took out LA Knight in brutal fashion, delivering a message loud and clear. The Bloodline isn't dead yet. But Solo's return wasn't the biggest talking point of the night. The camera cut backstage after his attack, where a shadowy figure loomed in the distance. The audience barely had time to register the sight before the SmackDown broadcast abruptly ended. But those who knew, really knew, recognized the presence immediately. Jacob Fatu had arrived. The Samoan werewolf, known for his terrifying agility, explosive power, and unrelenting savagery, was now in the WWE fold. And if history had taught us anything, it was that when Jacob Fatu stepped into the picture, things would never be the same again. As WWE fans speculated on what was next, one man couldn't remain silent: Rikishi. The Hall of Famer had seen his sons, his nephews, and his family fight for dominance in WWE, and now with Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu both in the mix, the stakes had never been higher. Taking to social media, Rikishi delivered a powerful message directed at Jacob Fatu, making it clear where he stood. Jacob, the time is now. This family has always been built on respect, power, and honor. Solo came back for a reason. You know what you have to do. Don't let the past define you. Let your future show them all who you really are. Make the right choice. #Bloodline, #family first. The wrestling world exploded with reactions. What did Rikishi mean by make the right choice? Was he warning Jacob Fatu against going against Solo? Was he urging him to align with the Bloodline and reinforce their legacy? Or was he hinting at a deeper, more personal conflict within the family? For those who have followed the Samoan dynasty, Rikishi's words weren't just about WWE storylines. They were about real family loyalty. Jacob Fatu is one of the most feared competitors in professional wrestling. As a former MLW World Heavyweight Champion, he terrorized opponents with a blend of athleticism and brute force rarely seen in a man of his size. His viciousness inside the ring, combined with his family lineage, made him a perfect fit for WWE. But where would he stand in the Bloodline war? Would he align with Solo Sikoa, forming a new era of the Bloodline, separate from Roman Reigns' rule? Would he stand against the Bloodline, forging his own path and refusing to bow to family politics? Would he challenge Roman Reigns himself, claiming his rightful place as the new tribal chief? Rikishi's message added fuel to the speculation. If he was calling for Jacob to make a choice, it meant that there were sides to be taken. One notable absence in this chaos was Roman Reigns himself. The undisputed WWE Universal Champion had not been seen since Survivor Series, and with WrestleMania 41 approaching, the question remained: would he return to reclaim control? If Jacob Fatu was indeed entering WWE, Reigns would have to take notice. The Bloodline's numbers were shifting, and Solo's return had already altered the balance. If Fatu joined Solo, it could spell trouble for the tribal chief. But if Reigns brought Jacob into his fold, the dominance of the Bloodline would become even stronger. Rikishi's message seemed to suggest urgency, as if he knew a battle was on the horizon. Another major player in this unfolding drama is Jey Uso. He had broken free from the Bloodline's grasp, choosing his own destiny on Raw. But with his brother Solo back, would he stay away? Or would the emergence of Jacob Fatu drag him back into the war he desperately wanted to escape? Rikishi, as a father, had already seen his sons split apart in battle. Was his message a warning? A plea for unity? One thing was clear: Jacob Fatu's arrival would force G to confront his family once again. With Solo Sikoa back and Jacob Fatu seemingly stepping into WWE, WrestleMania 41 is shaping up to be a historic battleground for the Bloodline. The possibilities are endless. Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu versus the Usos, a brutal war between brothers and cousins. Jacob Fatu versus Roman Reigns, a shocking power shift with Fatu potentially challenging the tribal chief. A fatal four-way Bloodline match. Reigns versus Solo versus Fatu versus G in an all-out battle for dominance. Rikishi's message wasn't just words. It was a sign that the war for Bloodline supremacy is only beginning. Rikishi's words to Jacob Fatu are a call to action, a signal that the future of the Samoan dynasty is in Jacob's hands. Will he align with Solo Sikoa and redefine the Bloodline? Will he challenge Roman Reigns and stake his own claim? Or will he walk his own path, refusing to be caught in family feuds? Whatever happens next, one thing is certain: the Anoa'i family story in WWE is about to reach a whole new level of chaos, power, and history-making moments. And at the center of it all, Jacob Fatu.